Hello, and welcome to the Art of Selling Online courses. We're here to share winning strategies and secret hacks from top performers in the online course industry. My name is John Ainsworth, and today's guest is Monica and Josip. Now, Monica's our in-house copywriting chief and copy coach. Josip is our funnel strategy lead. You guys have met them before in previous episodes. They're absolute dynamite. They're going to give you some really good insights today as to what works around Black Friday. That's what we're reviewing today. We're going to review our key takeaways from Black Friday promotions, what works, what most people do wrong, and what you should do instead. And before we start learning from Monica and Josip, I want to mention our sponsor. And today's sponsor is our company, Data Driven Marketing. We help online course creators increase their revenue by about 2 to 5 times through strategic funnel optimization. We help you convert more visitors to leads, leads to sales, and sales into higher revenue sales. So if you want to know how much more you could make, then go to datadrivenmarketing.co/calculator, and we will figure out for you how much more revenue you could make from your business. So Monica and Josip, welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, great to be here again.
So talk to me about Black Friday. One of the things that we find super interesting is whenever we do an initial call with somebody, they almost all do 3 email promotions a year, and one of them is Black Friday. So why is that? Why do people run Black Friday promotions?
Because they need a reason to email their lists. We've done a lot of audits for people, auditing and reviewing their KPIs, numbers, and whatnot. And what we've learned is that there is always a spike or a couple of those spikes in a year. One of them is around November, maybe early December. When we ask them what happened, we already know the answer. The answer is, oh yeah, that was Black Friday and we did a promotion. People are generally afraid to email their list. So Black Friday is a time when everyone does it. So why wouldn't we be the same? Right, Monica?
Yeah, they're basically afraid to be promotional or salesy. So Black Friday is like the only time of the year when they can go at it without feeling ashamed or worried that their subscribers are going to say, I hate you, stop sending me emails.
So talk me through what happened this year with Black Friday promotions amongst our clients. What was the strategy?
Mostly it worked really well, but that's not the point of basically talking about this. Now, whatever we did would have worked really well. The strategy for most of our clients was that they'll take 3 weeks the beginning of November to prepare for, let's say, 22nd of November going forward to blast the list with a lot of emails during Black Friday. Now, that's what we preach, that's what we teach, and that's what we help other people to do. Now, it may not be an optimized approach, and that's why we need to talk that through. And what we do here strategically is we do warm up in the first half or first 3 quarters of November, and then we switch to a promotion for Black Friday and Cyber Monday with a lot of emails.
So the reason we're doing this is because basically as you get very close to Black Friday, after the first half of November, people are expecting the sales. So a lot of people will be, if it's not a pain that hurts them really bad right now, they're not going to buy because they know that the sale is coming. They're just like pushing until the sale promo hits their inbox. And as for like many emails, it's not that many emails. Don't scare people.
So the standard approach we used was 1 email a day, starting Monday before Black Friday. On Black Friday, 2 to 3 emails on that day, 1 or 2 emails during the weekend, and then on Cyber Monday again, 2 to 3 emails, and then ideally you would extend the Cyber Monday promotion by another day or 2. So that's a standard approach that we did and our clients did.
It sounds like it's a lot, but at the same time, that week or during this time frame, everyone gets a load of emails. Everybody screaming, I've got a sale, check it out. So it's important to have a normal frequency to combat that, because if you're not visible in their inbox, then you're running a Black Friday discount for nothing.
And that's the biggest thing, the most important thing for doing these promotions. And so if you did a Black Friday promotion and you're happy with the results, you actually need to be very proud of yourself, because being very good and having good results during Black Friday is probably the hardest thing to do out of any other month or any other time period, because everyone does it. Because of that thing that we said at the beginning, where you need a reason to email people, everyone now has that excuse. Everyone is doing it. Why shouldn't I? So everyone is jumping on that, and being successful at Black Friday is harder than any other period of the year.
Yeah, people have a different buying behavior, different objections. They have a limited budget more than ever before, and they have 100 different things that are screaming, "You need me, pick me." So yeah, if you've done really well this Black Friday, pop a champagne bottle because it's good. It's something to celebrate. It's hard to be good at Black Friday.
Okay, so there's a few things to unpick here, aren't there? So there's one is Black Friday works for people and they get a spike in sales, but actually you're saying it's harder to make good money during Black Friday than other times of the year. And therefore, even though for a lot of people that's their biggest spike in sales, it actually shouldn't be their biggest spike in sales. They should have higher spikes other times of year.
Exactly.
So talk me through, that's really interesting. So we'll get into that. I want to understand a little bit more before we move on about what's the kind of results that our clients were getting then in November compared to other months of the year. Was it higher? Was it lower? How did it compare results wise?
Interestingly, some of our done-for-you clients had more revenue at that point, obviously, but with a lot higher volume of sales. And others had actually, when you combine everything, lower revenue compared to, for example, October. The main reason for that was that we did just one email promotion. Most of our clients did just one email promotion in November. And even if it does really, really well, it's often not going to be double or triple as good as doing regular email promotions in a year, in a month. That's the crucial thing here. So you have a lot of more competition, and your margins are suffering because normally you do higher discounts. So even if the volume of sales gets higher, your margins are lower. So plus also stress levels are higher at that point. It's one of the biggest reasons why we preach doing 2 email promotions a month regularly, no matter whether it's January, whether it's March or November.
Okay, so what we've got here, this is fascinating. We've got the fact that Black Friday, it does work, but actually it doesn't work as well as doing 2 email promotions a month. Now, I think of this in the same context as launches. There's some people who do launches and they do them maybe twice, maybe 3 times a year. And we recommend against doing that. And I wonder if you could talk through that, because I think there's a lot of parallels with Black Friday that might help make this really hit home for some people.
Agreed. It's very similar. The thing is, you need a lot of resources to prepare for either a launch or for a Black Friday promotion. During that time, you could have prepared probably 2 or 3 email promotions that are regular email promotions, where it's nothing fancy. So it needs to be helpful. It needs to talk to the client about, or to potential customers about the needs they have, and it needs to be structured. It's a lot easier to do that than to prepare and to have your entire team working on a promotion or a launch.
Yeah, it's mostly because doing a normal, like a regular monthly promotion where you control the warm-up, you kind of can control setting the scene, talking about the specific problem, taking the buyer through a journey. You kind of control all of that. You control how you get him to be aware of the problem because they're not always aware, and all of that. You control the story. With Black Friday, you don't control the story. The story controls you, and the story is, I'm looking for a good discount. So it's hard to do Black Friday versus a normal promotion and even a launch, because the objections at that point, they are different than what they would have if you take them through the normal journey of a monthly promotion where you control the awareness towards the problem and the solution.
Even if during Black Friday, most people will tell you that they have maybe even up to 10 more revenue than during normal months. But the reason for that is mostly because you're not utilizing your email marketing correctly. When I say correctly, most people don't utilize email marketing as it stands. If you were to do regular email promotions 2 times a month during a year, that's 24 promotions. So now during Black Friday, it's just one out of those 24 promotions. Definitely during Black Friday, during the weekend and Cyber Monday, you can ramp up the emails. You can do a flash sale or include something else, something extra. It's going to improve that promotion that's currently going on. But you don't spend a lot of resources elsewhere preparing people for something that might flop. And that's the biggest thing. We have had clients whose results flopped. And that's often a good thing, because you learn that during Black Friday, you don't really need to reinvent the wheel. It's not a time for testing. It's not a time for figuring out, hey, will this offer work for my audience? You have done email promotions before. You know what your audience loves. Offer them that. That's what works. You need a product market fit for that particular time. And that's going to improve your results without thinking too much about, hey, what can we do additionally? No, do what's working. That's for Black Friday. And everything else, the rest of the year, you can do tests. You have 24 email promotions in a year. It's okay if 2 or 3 of those are not as optimized as they could be, because the 20 others are. So now your risk of not hitting it right during Black Friday is a lot lower, and that helps you sleep at night.
Okay, so let's just back up a sec, because we've got a little bit ahead of ourselves there. So what we're looking at is, so Black Friday and launches have both got a similar issue, which is they're stressful, they take a lot of time to prepare for, and you only get to do them every so often. So this kind of like big email promotion is kind of similar to a launch in that it takes a lot of time, it's stressful. If it doesn't work, you're in real trouble because you're only doing a few a year. And what's crucial instead to do is to do regular email promotions. So 2 email promotions every month. So you've got 24 a year. And like you say, if one of them doesn't work, it doesn't matter, because it's fine. You just learned something from it. You go, oh, that's interesting. Instead of, if a launch doesn't work or Black Friday doesn't work, you're like, oh my God, my entire business could be in trouble here. And I know people definitely who they rely on Black Friday doing well. And so if anything goes wrong, they're in real trouble. The stress part of it, I think, is also a really big deal. Even if those things worked equally well, if launches and email promotions was just as good as each other, we would still recommend doing email promotions instead. Could you talk us through what you see with clients in terms of those stress levels, and why email promotions is better, just from the kind of stress point of view?
And we have seen that with almost every client that did, well, not almost, with every client who does launches, we see that. Because it's 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks of preparation. So you don't know what's going to happen in 10 weeks when you start preparing today. A lot of things can happen. And you can't help yourself but to think about what if it doesn't work? There is really no way around that if you're doing launches and promotions. You know that. I mean, it's important. It's a big thing that's going to happen for you and for your business. To minimize that, if you don't do the launches, even if you just do email promotions and maybe introduce a webinar funnel, but that's another story, it's going to be a lot easier for you, because you don't have to be stressed out. So in a period of 12 months, if 1 month is not ideal, fine, you have 11 more. If you do 2 launches a year, if one of those is not as optimized, you've just lost sometimes even more than 30-40% of your annual revenue. And that's a big hit for a business.
Yeah, it's really unpleasant, isn't it? It's like you see people at the end of people are exhausted at the end of launches. They've got so much stress, so much build up to it, so much preparation, so many things that they've got to get lined up right. And I think maybe another one with it is like how often you get to practice this. Like you do an email promotion, it's low stress, it doesn't matter that much. But then you do another one the same month, and then 2 more the next month, and 2 more the next month. And you really get the hang of it, and you get systems for it, and you get it handed off to other people in the team, and it's no big deal. And launches, if you're doing 2 a year, well, then in 2 years, you've only done 4. And like, if somebody's left, then that's major, problem by the fourth one, if you've got to teach somebody new all about the whole systems for it. It looks very unpleasant as a model to me. And we've helped people with doing launches before. We had a $200,000 launch that we helped someone to do. And that was great. We're really delighted for them. But at the end of it, he was happy with the money. But man, did that guy look tired.
And then if he were to do an email promotion, he would have probably made 80 and not 100, not 200. So that's just one email promotion.
So in 2 months, you'd have made like 300,000 instead of making 200,000.
Which would have been better and a lot easier, because you need like weeks and months to prepare. And with this, it's relatively simple. Not easy, but simple.
The thing with email promotions is that every time you run it for the same offer, it gets better because you get more data. You see the offer with maybe new eyes. You get more information about how people are using it. You get to learn more about the client's objections versus launching something new every single time. You don't have testimonials. You don't have user feedback. You really have no idea if that offer is something that people really need. So why are you trying to make your life harder than it has to be?
It's fascinating. And I do wonder, I feel like there's something psychological there about like people almost want to suffer. I feel like there's something there, but anyway, that's probably bigger than this podcast episode.
I think it's because people expect doing the same thing every month to be harder than it is to come up with something new. It's hard only the first 2 times. The third time, you already have plenty of things to talk about. You already know different angles, different contexts that you can introduce your offer to connect it to your audience's problem. So it's hard only the first 2 times.
All right, cool. So we've covered why Black Friday, doing it the regular way, is a bad idea. We've explained that that's similar to launches. We've looked at email promotions and the fact that everybody should be doing 2 email promotions a month, and that overall that's way less stressful and brings in way more money. I mean, like so much more money. It's unreal.
You won't see those big spikes, but it will be consistent.
Yeah, consistently a lot higher. Yeah. So how does Black Friday fit in? You touched on this before, but like in November, you're doing 2 email promotions still, same as normal. How does Black Friday fit in that? Is it separate to those 2? Is it a part of one of those 2? Do you not do anything about it at all? How does it fit?
You definitely do something about it, but you don't focus on it. You do your regular email promotion. And during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, you can create an extra bundle that can be a part of that promotion. During Black Friday, on the day of Black Friday and on the day of Cyber Monday, and probably during the weekend, you can allow yourself to send a couple more emails, more than usual. So if you were to send 1 or 2 emails on a Black Friday, if it's normally on a Friday, people tend to close their promotions, send double what you would normally send 3 or 4. And that way you will maximize the exposure of the current offer. And let's say you have an extra bundle that you would be offering. That way you will still get the benefit of Black Friday without specially preparing for that. When I say specially preparing for that, you obviously need to create a sales page that will say, hey, this is Black Friday. But that's a lot easier to do than to prepare a whole bunch of warm-up emails with a Black Friday in focus and a whole bunch of emails that are just focused on Black Friday. So definitely do something, but don't focus on just that. Focus on what you normally would do.
And what would you sell during that Black Friday promotion? So a normal email promotion for us, it's 1 course. One of the mistakes that people make is they put all of their courses on sale in one go, which is a terrible idea. And instead, we recommend doing 1 course at a time on sale. With Black Friday, would it be the same as that, or is that different for the Black Friday one?
A good thing for that is that if you have been doing the email promotions throughout the year, you know what courses work best.
Mm-hmm.
So you would analyze that. You would create a bundle maybe. Bundles work great for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You'd create a bundle of 2 or 3 of your best courses, and you would offer that during Black Friday. And on Cyber Monday, you would introduce another bundle that was not part of Black Friday. So you would have your main offer and maybe 2 or 3 bundles, not to overwhelm people. It needs to be super easy for them to pick and choose what they want.
Idea is that they're going to look for the biggest value possible they can get for the least amount of money. So that's why bundles work so well on Black Friday, but with a really good price on it, because we've seen situations where the price and the discount weren't a really good fit for Black Friday.
One very important thing is to mention here is for Black Friday, people rarely want to buy continuity offers. They want to buy one-off things.
Okay, so it's a bundle is a good idea, a really good price for it. It's as part of one of the promotions. It's something that is it's some of your courses that are proven already from your other emails throughout the year, your other email promotions, to be one of the best sellers or a combination of those best sellers. And you do different ones on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, so looking at our regular email promotion, the way that we send those, we have some warm up and then we have stuff go on sale for about a week normally, and then there might be a cart reopen afterwards. Is what you're offering on Black Friday also available on discount throughout the week then, building up to Black Friday?
You can do that, but you don't have to really mention that. You would mention the most important thing. So you are doing one promotion starting on a Monday. You'd focus on that. If you want to have a Black Friday deal, a bundle, a PS would be a perfect place to fit that. But I would not emphasize it at that point. I would emphasize it during Black Friday, during the weekend before Cyber Monday, on Cyber Monday, and then reopening, extending Cyber Monday, maybe 5 days at most.
So that's why Black Friday is so difficult.
So many different things.
Yeah, it's because of where your buyers are. So you start the week and people who are following you, people who already are kind of sold to working with you, but they just need like a nudge, they will buy with the first email. When the first email hits, and it doesn't even have to be like Black Friday, early Black Friday or whatever. No. But then during Black Friday, you also have the actual Black Friday day and the full weekend between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, when a different type of buyer emerges, and it's the buyer who is actively looking for deals on Black Friday. So you go from talking to your audience the normal way you would do in a normal promotion, and that's amazing. But then when that weekend hits, the whole thing changes because people go into a different behavior. It's different than what you'd normally do. So that's how you kind of address it with like the bundles and with the discounts, with more emails. And yeah, we survived Black Friday this year. I'm so happy.
So Monica's been having a hard time all month writing lots and lots of emails for clients. Okay, so I want to just recap because I want to get super clear on this. So Black Friday is within another email promotion. In the week that the promotion is going on, is it the bundle that you're offering, or does the offer change on Black Friday to the bundle? Like if you had something else on sale and then on Black Friday it's different, or is the bundle been on sale all week?
If the bundle is the part is what you push that week, then the bundle is on sale all week.
Okay.
If you are pushing a one-off course and you introduce a bundle, the bundle can still be on sale all week, but not emphasized in the body of the emails. But
Got it.
Yes.
I think I understand now. So you might have, just for sake of argument, a few emails in the warm-up about course A, and then course A starts being on sale on Monday, and all the way through till Thursday, you're talking about course A, and you mentioned in the PS, there's going to be a bundle on Black Friday, or the bundle's on sale this week as well. And on Black Friday, you just promote the bundle as like a flash sale, nice, simple, straightforward kind of email sequence, flash sales. And then you close cart on that. You have emails on the weekend about the Cyber Monday deal. The Cyber Monday deal opens, maybe closes, maybe reopens again. That's kind of different ones still. So it's still it would still be kind of extra stuff. It would be extra work in November. So do you think it's realistic with that approach to still do 2 email promotions in November and it just be some extra work rather than like, oh my God, this is so much more?
It shouldn't be that much extra work because the things that you are selling in November, the courses that you are selling in November have probably already been on sale sometime earlier in the year. So in that case, you can probably reuse a good 50% of the emails that you already know work. So that makes it easier to do the promotions ongoingly.
All right, Monica, from the copy point of view, talk us through with these emails that are going out Black Friday, Cyber Monday, what kind of things are going into those emails?
Well, as I said, people have different objections during that weekend. So it's about the kind of value they're getting. And I'm talking about bonuses. I'm talking about the guarantee. I'm adding social proof to increase the appeal of, hey, this offer has worked for other people. And then it's plain urgency. Hey, this goes away tomorrow and all of that. I think that's why I don't like Black Friday. You can't really be smart about it.
So it doesn't sound like, so a lot of the sequences that you write, they're very clever and they're like, there's a hook to it and there's a build up and you're getting people thinking about a specific angle. And these ones sound a little bit more brute force. Like there's a big discount on this big thing.
Yeah.
Just get it. And it's like, it's no panache.
Honestly, I've tried to be smart with the subject lines and make them less salesy. And then the clients had pushback about that because I wasn't salesy enough.
Wow.
And in my head, it was like, okay, it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Everyone is expecting sales, but at the same time, maybe 99.9% of the emails they get are all the same. Black Friday sale is live by now. So when you have a different subject line that's based on curiosity or something that's like really, wow, eye-catching, whatever, then it kind of smashes that pattern of seeing sale, 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 sale. And you get something that's completely different. That makes you want to open it, right? So I tried to be smarter, but
the last email that went out for our Cyber Monday promotion for a dog training company was 6 hours left as a part of the subject line, but the main subject line was I Shih Tzu not. The Shih Tzu being a brand of a dog.
That's my
breed, not a brand.
Headline ever. Yeah, I Shih Tzu not. That was awesome. Yeah, so with these kinds of things, it makes your emails stand out from the crowd. Us do emails that are kind of funny and have something else in them apart from buy this because it goes away in 48 hours. Because people are I have 10 different things in my cart right now. Every one of them is going away at the same time, November 29th, Monday at midnight. So I have to make a decision. So how do you coach that decision to someone who has 10 different possibilities, a very tight budget, because they're not going to spend like $10,000 for Black Friday. Come on. And they're trying to figure out which one do I pick, which one can wait, which one is something that I know I'm not going to get better deal anytime soon, which one do I need now, so which one hurts. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to figure out what you put in the emails during Black Friday.
Normally people don't have Monica to think all of that through. So.
Yeah, but I try to use these questions and answer to these questions, even in those emails, despite the fact that they were like, buy this now because it goes away in 2 days. So I try to coach them through a decision. I try to make them aware of different priorities and what's the priority, like the number one priority for their problem, because that's why they subscribed to that specific client or course creator. And to put things into perspective, like what are you going to do for 2022? Well, you could do that, but you could also try this. And you start the year feeling better about the fact that you've invested in fixing this problem, or you've actually taken a head start towards fixing this in 2022. So
basically the angle is a lot harder for Black Friday.
Yeah, exactly. You have so much competition. Normally it's just you and maybe a couple more dozen brands in a month who are selling you stuff. And you're not getting all those emails at the same time in the same day. But on Black Friday, you get hundreds of emails at the same time, maybe, or in the same day, all asking you to buy stuff. And if you're like a dog owner and you care about your dog, you surely have subscribed to someone who makes treats. someone who sells leashes, collars, toys, clothing, health, whatever, food. So it's so much stuff, and all of them comes over to you like on Black Friday. So which one will you choose? Because you can't really buy them all, right?
So the fact that you're successful during that time means that people really like and trust your brand.
Yeah.
Which is a cool thing, but it's easier not to have to do that.
I think one of the other things that sounds like it's a big deal from Black Friday is emails. Is normally we try and make sure that all of the emails that we're sending out are really valuable to people, even if they don't buy, so that they want to stay on the email list. Because if your email list goes down a lot because you're sending out promotions, then that's, long term no good. But it sounds like these Black Friday emails, it's like it's harder to do that there's really not so much of a chance to fit value in there. It's just really about the discount and the proof of why you should buy.
Well, you can fit value in there, but I think the attention span of a buyer during that time of the year is like a lot shorter than what you normally get. Especially because they know, they know why they're getting your emails. You're expecting them to buy. But with a normal promotion and with the warm-up, you're basically taking them from a place where they're kind of cold. They have no idea that a sale is coming, that you're going to ask them to buy something. So they trust you and they enter that promotion with a huge level of trust versus, hey, buy this from the get-go. So yeah, it's an interesting experiment, let's call it that, to see what happens during Black Friday versus normal promotions with buyers.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Well, thanks, guys. So what we've got, lessons that I've got from this is, don't just do Black Friday in November because you're doing 2 email promotions, because you're always doing 2 email promotions. This is the crucial biggest thing. If people listening to this start doing that, oh my goodness, it's going to help their business to take off.
Even one.
One.
One
Big
a
step
month
forward for most people. Yeah. Do email promotions, not launches. This is a tangent we went on, but that's like another useful lesson to learn. Keep the Black Friday stuff to what you already know works, the offers that already work the best. Do bundles, do different ones on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Make sure you combine it with doing an email promotion already. And when you're sending Black Friday emails, there's not much you can do apart from just put in the, this is why it's a good deal. This is why you should buy now. But that's all right, because most of your emails are going to have lots of value in. Black Friday is hard because everybody else is emailing at the same time, and it causes people a lot of stress. So quite a lot of lessons out of that one. I hope that's really useful for people. And we might put this back in the podcast in like October next year or something to remind people coming up to Black Friday 2022, this is how they should do it.
One other thing here, just to mention, people will say that, yeah, but my Black Friday really does well. I agree. Most people's Black Friday really does well, but that's the thing. If your Black Friday does well, you can do well basically any other month of the year. And if you're not doing that, you're missing out.
Yeah, enormously.
You don't have to give Black Friday discounts throughout the year, but your promotions are going to help you sell more on Black Friday if you want to do that. So it actually helps to do monthly promotions very much.
Yeah. Hopefully people are getting that from this podcast now. All right. So thanks, Monica. Thanks, Josip. Really appreciate you coming on and sharing your wisdom with the listeners. Thank you, dear listener, for listening in today. Hope you got a lot out of this. If you have been enjoying this and you want to make sure you catch all future episodes, then make sure to hit subscribe. We'll talk to you next time.